Okay, this is Richard Abel's American Farms Garden Update number 7. Okay, let's look at the sweet potato plant real quick. And it's just growing out of the box. Big time. I got carrots. I got carrots growing in here. Somewhere in there I got carrots. So, I ran these, I didn't know sweet potatoes grow big old vines, so kind of ran these strings up to kind of hold my sweet potato vines up so my carrots could get some sunlight. Okay, and these are my cucumbers. Let me back up so I can show you. You can't even see the trellis no more. You can't even see the one in the back right there. You can't see the trellis no more neither. Okay, and they have made it. They actually are growing out the top of this shepherd hook thing that I just had sitting here. I didn't even know they was gonna latch on to it, and they just took off. And let's see, there are some cucumbers in there. You can see some pretty nice ones right there. Some are some pretty nice cucumbers, and here's a few more nice ones. And here's a real, I can't see it because of the sun, but there's a nice cucumber right there. Move this dude. Is that cucumber? Okay. Okay. Notice something missing? My corn. Due to the corn earworm. Got them. So, I pulled them up. Okay. Do you remember the big watermelon plant? It had the vine going all the way over there. Well, you can see I cut off a lot of the vines. And for some reason, don't know why, but it sprouted out about 12 vines, which are just coming out. You can see all the little vines coming off of the main vine. I've never seen a watermelon plant do that, but it is spreading. And in here, I have moon and star watermelon plants. I don't know if you can just barely see it. You can see the yellow dots on the leaves. Them are moon and star watermelons. The plant and everything gets yellow polka dots all over it. Okay. And my purple hub peas. I just harvested some this morning. You can see that, like this one, it's almost purple, so it's getting close to being ready to harvest. And you can just see peas all in there. There's a lot of peas. Lot of peas. Okay. Moving on real quick. This is my other row. This is my other row of cucumbers, which they are growing, but they just ain't growing as good. But they all still got pickles on them. And I didn't harvest it enough to make me some good pickles, which I've already made some good pickles. And at least my cucumbers ain't turning out funny shaped. Some ones I seen turned out real funny looking. Fat on one end, skinny on the other end, odd shape. Them ain't the good kind. Okay. My cantaloupe plants was doing real slow. I thought they wasn't gonna do nothing. And then all of a sudden, they just took off. That's only about four or five cantaloupe plants in there. And they just took off real nice. Okay. You better quit. Okay, and these are the watermelon plants that I just got growing in the wild. And quit! Daggone dog dragging a whole big old stick. Stop! Okay. And let's see. And there's a watermelon. And there's a few small melons on it. Now, I'm just relying on rainwater for these few watermelons here. This is only 2 plants. And I'm relying on rainwater. Okay. Alright. Let's go to these watermelon plants. Okay. They're looking good. And this watermelon plant here has just climbed up this pole here. You can see it's already made it that far. And it's just climbed up the pole. And it's even got a nice, pretty watermelon hanging on it. Probably about big as a tennis ball. Okay. Oh, you can see all the watermelons in there, how good they are doing. You can see how good the watermelons are doing. I've got watermelons all in there. And here's one that's growing pretty quick. There's one that's real dark green already. And then my sugar babies. And my squash plants that took off. And you can see that we got some pretty squash on there. Okay, that's my squash plants. Okay. This is my sweet 100s. And you can see the little tomato vines. It's got all the sweet 100s on it. And you can see that water tomatoes there and there. Okay, now I call it my crazy watermelon trellis, has just filled out everywhere. I got what you can see watermelons in there, and they are growing good. You can see you got some nice watermelons there. Got a nice one hanging down in there. A nice one over there. And this one here is starting to get some pretty watermelons on it. This is the back side of it. This is the back side of it. You can't even hardly see nothing in there. I got so many watermelon vines, which the sun is blaring a lot too. But you can see that all that's watermelon vines, and you can see watermelon hanging right there. And I think this is going to be my first watermelon, which is getting real heavy. Let's see. You see this one is big. It's heavy. Oh, I might need to support it somehow before it falls off. Okay, you can see this one. Pretty little watermelon. My cantaloupes are just now starting to get baby cantaloupes on them. But you can see the cantaloupes have made it on the fence too, and it's crawling up the fence. Okay. Let's see. And this is my other cantaloupe patch. And I planted it like a square foot garden, so there's probably about there's one every square foot on there. Because I done it like a square foot garden. But the cantaloupes are doing real good on it. And I think that's a squash. I think that's a squash mixed in with it. A baby squash mixed in with it. And we got one of them. Somehow, cantaloupe plant sprouted up out there. Okay. There's my grapevine. The sun's so daggone bright this morning. Grapevine. Them are my blueberry bushes. Alright, my potatoes are doing okay. My onions ain't doing so great. So, I might pull them up and plant something else there. Okay. And this is the other side of the cucumbers. And real quick light, let me show you a cucumber. There's a nice one down in there. Okay. Alright, this is Richard Abels. Thank you.